showing how to winterize, or what I believe is a winterization of a Forest River XLR Nitro toy hauler fifth wheel. So was running to run the pink radiator fluid through it, and some of this might be somewhat complicated, I guess, so I'm going to try and explain it to where it might make it more simple. Now, a while ago I took out my carpeted walls. Turn on the light here. I took out my carpeted walls and I put plexiglass in place of the carpeted walls. So you can see that is leaning up against plexiglass there, and I'm able to see inside my rig because I do a lot of snowbirding and I need access to get to or see what's going wrong without taking all these carpeted walls off. Even stuck a hinge right here so I can just take this whole door off and get access if I need to replace my pump or my water pump or anything like that. Let's see if I can get you a good view through this. So what you've got here is you have your antifreeze inlet valve, which might seem confusing until you watch this or you learn about it. This is always in the on position. It's going straight through. And then you have your bypass. Now obviously what this does is it bypasses your water heater so you don't get the radiator stuff in your water heater. In order to winterize it, you still have to take out the anode rod right there and allow the water to drain out of there. But this is mainly just for getting water into the pipes going to your toilet sinks and everything else. So what you have to do, if you look at this here, you'll see these right here, or this pipe here, you can see them inside, both sides. And what you'll see is that the water pump, see if I can get an angle where you can see it all. Is it any better without the light? No, absolutely not. So the water pump is right here. And these lines that you're seeing come across and up, they go into the water pump. And then there's a T right there that you can see. That is going to this right here. All right. So the water pump will suck the water through this line, through here, across here, back out and down into your tank. You can see it goes down, or it goes across and straight down right up in there. All right. So whenever you're just normal using it, the fresh water will come from the tank across the blue and down. So what you do is you turn this off. Once you turn that off, this hose right here, see if I can get it where you see it moving. I wish I should have just taken the plastic off. But anyways, so that valve right there, the bottom line one coming off at the right angle, that right there is the one I have going into the bottle. So then the pump, instead of pumping the whole line here, going all the way across here, that's all blocked off now, and the water will have to go through that T valve, which goes around and comes out here. So by turning this off, you're effectively no longer sucking water out of the tank. You're now sucking it out of this hose. So once that's done, I actually went through all of my lines. I'll go inside. All right, so I actually went through all of my lines with just a half a bottle. So now when I turn on the pump and I turn on the water, it is now sucking the pink fluid out of that bottle. It's almost empty, and I don't think the line's actually reaching. But one bottle was able to do all of them. That's the hot water, so obviously that don't work. One bottle was able to get that fluid to go through all of my fixtures. And then I'll take another bottle and maybe dump some down into the black and the gray tanks to keep those from freezing up. No, I don't put anything inside the freshwater tank. That one you just need to drain it out as best you can. I don't think the stuff is safe for that type of purpose. But anyways, if you got any questions, leave a comment. Let me know. All in all, very simple. Turn off the bypass, open the valve or close that valve on the blue line so that the water is not sucking out of the fresh tank, but is instead sucking through that antifreeze line that comes out the side. Very simple, very quick. It's a 5-minute job. Don't pay someone $150 to do something you can do on your own.